Hey guys, it's been a while. Yeah, I just really haven't wanted to upload. Anyways, uh, I'm gonna be turning towards a more of a development channel. Um, so you're not gonna see as much from me anymore. I'm still gonna have my skits and maybe some game videos, stuff like that. But mostly I'm gonna be publishing development videos about Fallout 5 and basic programming tips. You can find me on Scratch as mystery underscore block underscore games, capital first letter of each one of those words. My profile picture is a Mario coin block, and yeah, just working on Fallout 5. And without any further ado, let's go into, I guess, some of the development and stuff for Fallout 5. All right, let's get into it. So today I'm mostly gonna just do audio, but I'll throw in a few pictures of some random crap there or there. So let's start off with the concept for Fallout 5. I've been wanting to make a Fallout game ever since I started playing, which was July of 2019, I believe. Maybe it was July of 2020, but I've been playing for about a year. So I first started with Fallout 69. I'll put like the picture up on the screen right now, but yeah, I started with that a while ago. And I always wanted to work on it and make it bigger, but I didn't know about any lore at that time, and I was still pretty bad at art and programming at that time. So I kind of just didn't follow up with it. So my school introduced me to this site called Pixel Art, which is where I started making a lot of my art. Like, for example, I made, let me go through my list. Crap. Like Assassin's Creed and a bunch of stuff like that, like some online score games where I started experimenting with variables and questions and stuff like that a bit more. And then eventually I said screw it when I was at my grandma's house with nothing better to do. And on April 6th of this year, I started making Fallout 5. So that was hell because I've been working on it for God, it's only been a week, but I've been working on it like every night forever. So we'll explain the lore behind, well, the first thing that you're gonna see when you enter the game, which is your vault. So Vault 73 was a control vault, but also kind of like Vault 101. If you've played Fallout 3, spoiler warning, is that they will try to keep everybody in for as long as possible. And basically, I have this little project of war holotapes. You'll find this one like near the end of the game. Spoiler alert if you want to play it, but Vault-Tec still exists. Like they exist inside the vault on a separate sealed off level. And if you betray them, they kill you through automated security. So that's pretty fun. So basically, every overseer is paranoid and terrified and screaming all the time and crying themselves asleep, which is, fun. And you got kicked out of your vault because you wanted to go and lead a revolution of people out, almost like what happened with Vault 101 after you beat the game. So basically, yeah, that's the lore behind your vault. And the next thing that you're going to see that's noticeable is a car. And this car is the classic 38 Zapper. So there is a loading screen about it, but this car, I wanted to make a car that was slick and cool and was better than like a 1970s Chevy looking thing that ran off with like batteries or something. I don't know. You get what car I'm talking about if you've played Fallout 2. But I don't want some beat up old car like that. I want something new and cool and exciting. That's when I came up with, what if I made a race car, but it floated? And then I was like, well, what floats? And floating cars are impossible. I'm pretty sure they even stated it in lore. And I was like, what else floats? Mr. Handy. I want this thing to be old. I think originally it was supposed to be the 2025 Classic, and then it was supposed to be the 2068 Classic, and then it was the 38 Classic. So if it's going to use the Mr. Handy propulsion system and you don't have to manually drive it, probably just do navigate with the Mr. Handy intelligence. Basically, I made it up to be cool looking, futuristic, and require the least programming out of everything. Now, the next thing, when you look at that car, you'll see the Brotherhood of Steel insignia. So the Brotherhood of Steel, yes, they do exist. And in fact, they exist pretty prominently in here. So they crashed on an airship, which it is the Greek word for heaven. I don't want to pronounce it because I'm going to butcher it. But basically, it was even greater than the Predwin, but kind of screwed it up because they crashed during a rad storm. I think that's just Brotherhood history in the Midwest is crashing giant airships. Yeah. So basically, that's where the Brotherhood came from, and they are the Illinois chapter. Yes, I said Illinois because I'm annoying. So, but weird thing. So, in the storyline, it hasn't been added yet. The Brotherhood of Steel is a weird mix between New Vegas Enclave remnants, the New Vegas Enclave, the New Vegas Brotherhood, the Capital Wasteland Brotherhood, and the Illinois Brotherhood. So it's a weird mix of like every type of Brotherhood, including Boston. So all the slightly decent people in the Brotherhood. And so that happened, yeah. And so I haven't added these yet, but if you've seen my projects, you know that there is the Lure Holotape player, which is the mini player 3000, and there's also the Pip game 3000. For wondering why I added those, the Pip game was because I didn't want to make entirely new animations and code for Pip Boy. Also because it was originally just a little excuse to make a bunch of line games, inspired by the Line Game Studio. Yeah. So added that for fun, and basically it's the same thing with the Holotape player. I didn't want to make entirely new codes and programs for the Pip-Boy, which would complicate everything else and screw up everything in the animation. Ugh, I didn't want to worry about it. So what I did next is I just threw in a bunch of holotapes from different side quests and crap that I haven't added yet. But yeah. So soon there's going to be a lot more. I'm going to have people do voice acting. Sorry to my friend that did it, but your voice acting sucked balls. That's why I recommend people turn their voice acting volume down. So yeah, there's going to be more soon. Probably going to be DLCs. Probably going to be mods. That type of stuff. Yeah. Bye. I will see you guys in the next episode.